Don't let someone pull you into a conversation that you do not belong. Don't get pulled into someone else's negative conversation. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. I don't know if you've ever been pulled into a conversation with someone and you go later, why in the world did I let myself get pulled into that conversation? Because it becomes really messy. And I think most people have along the way. I probably have when I was younger. And now I'm very on top of things when someone asks me a question, a pointed question where they're trying to lead me into a conversation that I know is not going to go anyplace good. I don't answer it. I don't even talk about it. Sometimes I completely change the subject. If someone says, hey, what do you think about this? I might say, hey, don't you think it's a beautiful day today? If they're brazen enough to ask me that kind of question, I'm probably going to be brazen enough to ignore them. And so I have to tell you a little story. Recently, on my channel, I was asked a very poignant question about someone else. And they wanted me to give my opinion, and I think they were really being honest. I think they really wanted my sincere opinion, and I know who this person is. And I didn't do it. I was not going to do it. I was not going to answer their question. I wasn't even going to explain to them that I wasn't answering their question. I just did not do it because I knew that no matter which way I answered, it wasn't going to lead to a good place. So I did not answer. I talked about, I think, some other subject totally unrelated because I'm smart in the sense that I know not to get pulled into other people's swamp, their mud, their muck. And this person actually meant well. They really wanted to know what I thought because they respected and respect my opinion. So I got that. And I appreciate that they think so highly of me. And yet, I wasn't about to put out there my opinion either way, because I would have got my feet into quicksand, and I knew better. Some situations, some conversations are best left alone. And for me, I don't even explain. I don't justify why I'm not giving back an answer. I'm not going to do that. I change the subject. I talk about baking pizzas. I talk about the weather. I talk about all kinds of things. I'm really, really good at changing subjects. And if someone continues to press me for an answer, I'll say, why do you ask? And then they'll say, well, we just want your opinion. And I'll say, well, you know what? Some opinions should be kept to myself, and that's it. Because I don't, I'm not going to sit in judgment of someone else unless I need to or there's a reason to. I'm not going to do that. And who's to say that my answer is necessarily the right answer? Maybe there is no right, wrong answer. And so saying anything is just going to create tension. It's going to create animosity. It's going to create maybe negative feelings that can go long term. And then other people pile on. Why do that? Just stay quiet. If it's not important to voice my opinion, I'm not going to do it. If it's none of my business, I'm not going to do it. And so there are people, even well-meaning people, as in this case, I believe, that wanted my input, but I was unwilling to give it, especially publicly. I was not going to do that, what I thought about another person or another person's content or anything else. I just wasn't going to do that, because we have to remember, once we step into something, it can grow, and we don't want to do that. And so, and like I said, who am I to really judge, other people's situations? I mean, I have my own opinions, but you know what? I mean, what other people do, as long as it doesn't affect me, is none of my business. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.